Greetings and salutations, dear Vikings. Welcome to Against the Storm, a dark fantasy city builder that has an interesting premise to it. First of all, it is kind of a fast-paced city builder. Second of all, it has roguelike elements in it. And third of all, you're kind of creating little outposts from your capital away in order to gather resources, in order to upgrade your capital, backend or Citadel as it's called in the game. And you kind of like respawning with your new outposts, new encounters, new modifiers, and trying to expand as much as possible in a cycle before the big rain comes and whoop, wash you back to the beginning before you expand again. And with this premise, I think Against the Storm and the developers, Aramite Games, have created a unique gem in the city builder genre with a unique style to it. With no further ado, let's hop into the game ourselves and have a look at it. It was in early access for quite a long. I look at it.
The world is plagued by the Blight Storm.
Let's enjoy the story quickly.
Cycle of destruction, ravaging everything in its path. The only safe haven is the smoldering city, where the mysterious scorched queen reigns. You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the queen's subjects.
And exactly that is what we shall do. The interesting part about this is you have your mission as you get out there. You have a timer, so to say, where you have to conclude your outpost before the queen loses her patience with you and is not pleased anymore. So we're gonna go through the tutorial here right now together. The queen's envoy, use VSW to move around with the camera. Perfect. Gliding a village will increase in the queen's impatience and bring her wrath upon you. Plus 0.15 impatience per minute. Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation and unlock new buildings that eventually will bring you to victory. So our goal is here, this reputation bar, to reach the full end of the bar, and then we have one. With this outpost, then you build the next one. Now choose a blueprint, selecting for the crown below. Exactly. Every time this bar over here, the blue one, is reached, we get a new blueprint as a reward, and we have to pick those blueprints cleverly depending on the kind of resources the RNG generator is throwing at us. And this premise of the RNG generator and this blueprint picking makes every run very unique. So we get a woodcutter's camp. Of course, with that we can then build the woodcutter's camp. We can hit space to resume. This is our heart at the beginning, in the center of the land that we need to keep warm and well fueled, otherwise the darkness will take a toll on our people. So build a woodcutter camp near the woods. Let's do that. Then we have camps. We click over here on woodcutter, and around the area that is shown they will build or chop. So the interesting part about this, you have these little nodes over here that are in the gray, in some sort of like a mist, and you want to cut open to them in order to unlock new areas, unlock more resources before you run out of yours. So I think placing it up here might be a good thing, because we have then a glade, or an is it called glade? You have like a little position over here and a position over here and a position over here. Then of course you have a fantastic encyclopedia, let's call it like that, that gives you insights, tools, how to use things, how to combine certain things, and so on and so forth. Good. Let's build our first building. As for races, you have your humans, you have your beavers, you have lizards, you have harpies, foxes. They might have added something new that I have just forgotten, but you have different factions or different races with different attributes. They're better at certain things than others. For example, beavers are, of course, very good in chopping wood. So then, on top of that, we have orders that we can claim. And, well, fulfilling those orders will give us always a reward. You get a multitude of orders that you can choose off in order to deliver. and pick them wisely in order to make sure that you are producing the items that the objectives wants there. Well, this is pretty simple. They just want us to produce some wood. Therefore, let's bring the beaver over here. It has the symbol next to it that it is good in its production on this building. And we're going to build a second woodcutter, probably towards this direction, because why not? Or maybe towards here with the food. Let's have it over here. What is also interesting on their tile is that you can, is locked for now, but you can also tell them how to chop wood and where to go. So we need 2 woodcutting camps and have 10 wood plots in total. There we go, that's the second camp. I'm going to put over here the 2 umans, the 3 umans. Very good. And with that, we have completed our deal, and we got 3 new arrivals, aka 3 new beavers that we can now switch up with the umans, so we have a better production on the wood making. So, mark trees for harvest. Perfect. Now, there's a perk active, because from the orders that we have received, we got the perk woodcutting. Woodcutting is a lot easier. Woodcutters can produce 35% quicker. Now, what we need to do is discover 2 glades, or these like hidden nodes that I was talking about, or hidden areas from the fog. So, and now we can mark trees to be harvested to speed up somewhat the direction they should do the chopping off. So, perfect. That is also doing pretty good. Nothing can be sacrificed in this hearth. Okay, good. We have our first reputation arc or bar filled, so that means we get new resources. Can accommodate villages, but won't satisfy the need of species-specific housing. So it's a shelter for everybody. Let's pick that, and with that we can build our first buildings, aka houses. Let's have here a little spot in between 4 and road, and have 1 house, 2, 3, 4 houses built, and then also have a road in between built as well. Path. There we go. Let's have a path in all the directions. Beautiful. So, 2 glades, 6 beavers. We're getting there. The first glade will be soon opened up. Let's speed up the process a little bit. There's also a time going on until the next heavy rain is happening, but more to that later. There we go. Little house has been built up. Look at that. Really love the art style that they went with. Very, very timeless, I would call it. So, more houses have been built, and soon we have the first glade open. Come on. We got this. We got this. Just a little bit more. There we go. And we found some nest and roots that we can potentially collect if we get the blueprints for that building that can do that. So that's the tricky part about this game, is to get the blueprints, or to cleverly pick the blueprints that you think you need later on higher difficulty levels and whatnot. It is kind of crucial to explore and then choose what you want to have as your next blueprint. So we can, of course, actually let's keep it going. We have lots and lots of wood. We have a decent amount of food ready. We have nothing that produces food per se, so that's kind of a bummer. And we have nobody who is homeless. Perfect. But the others are just like standing around at the moment. So 1 more glade. Come on. You got this. You got this, beavers. Give me 1 more glade. The workers are resting a little bit. Now the last tree is being chopped down. Perfect. And we're getting over here Small abandoned cage and flax field. So there's some tasks that pop up when you are opening up new glades. In this case, they want us to break open with stone. No, they want us to break open. Use mostly for crafting of alternatives, or we can use to send it to the Citadel. So either we get Amber and Queen's Grace for that, or we get clay and food. We'll wait. We don't have any time pressure behind it. So there's no timer running on it, so we're good. With that, we have unlocked our next task or order that we got from the Queen. And we're going to fill it up, and boom! Down here, the bar went up a little bit. Small forager camp, and get some vegetables going on. Fair enough. Should be easy peasy. Of course, we're getting only one building here to choose at the moment for the tutorial. Small forager camp. We want it to be over here. So they're gonna collect the broccoli. Is that broccoli? Vegetables. Let's call it vegetables. Huge broccolis. Ew. I don't like broccolis. And over here we have some roots that can be picked up. Perfect. So as soon as the marked trees are harvested, they are gonna go for whatever's in their area of chopping down. Good. Well, for collecting things, seems like the Umans are a good fit. So let's bring them in here. The little Umans. Alfreda Gold Blower. They have all kinds of different needs. And they get all kinds of effects that will ultimately tell your resolve with them, if they like it here or not. So we have 3 homeless people. Let's make another shelter line over here. 1, 2, 3 shelters to have it up ahead of time. Maybe we're getting even more people. We shall see. And that the food production has been started. Let's bring also this collector over here, this forager. We want a street connection because using paths speeds up the movement speed a little bit. So let's choppy chop chop these 3 down. Open up this glade as well, because why not? So vegetables are coming in, and we have nearly the second building open. Voila. 2 more Umans in here. Beautiful. Let's speed it up. The next storm comes in 2.3 minutes. So, there we go. We have collected the vegetables. We're getting a giant vegetable. +1 vegetable production gain additional for every vegetable that you yield. Oh, that's nice. Let's deliver that. Good. Up next, we want stones, aka clay, to be collected. So that I guess we get a stonecutter camp. Perfect. And we got newcomers. So whenever newcomers come, we can choose who of them shall enter. And of course, we're going to bring those with some food, leather, and stone. Let's bring it in. Perfect. So with that, we can now make a stonecutter camp. And that's where we left this little space up here free for them to move in. And I'm gonna make a path from here to here. I'm gonna make a path up here as well, because who knows? Who knows if our path will lead over here or not in the near future. So let's speed up the process a little bit. We have some good... Oh yeah, it has been built up already. Nobody is perfect in it. Let's put a human in here and a lizard for some clay collection. And let's get the clay Collecting, going. Frost is still okay with us. The forest will start in hostility in terms of us chopping it down, people living in here, and giving us negative modifiers to make our life at the village or outpost even harder. So, perfect. With that, we have concluded also our gathering of the clay. We're getting even more clay and give us more clay production and some extra stones. Perfect. With that, we deliver that. And the queen is happy. What does the queen say? We want a harvester camp for plant, fiber, and reed. So, where do we have plant fiber? We have over here lots and lots of plant fiber. Therefore, we are placing you on this. And the storm is going on. Holds for 1.30 minutes. Our hearth is doing okay. People are bringing in materials. We're doing good. We have no homeless people. The resolve is going down, of course, because of the storm. As you can see here, a looming storm. The ravaging storm stifles the spirit of all living creatures. Additional stack of this effect is added, and each hostile level -4 global to resolve. This rain punk setting is what it's called, is super intriguing. Yeah, I have to say I'm really enjoying it, and I love how kind of cozy and easy it starts and then ramps up in difficulty and becomes more and more challenging down the road. And you can also adapt the challenge rating on it and make it easier for you or harder for you, and therefore get more outputs, more resources, more things back at you thrown for the roguelike elements. So, do we have tools? It looks like it's highlighted that we have tools. So let's bring over here some people to investigate and bring the tools to send it over to the queen. So she's pleased. We have not reached yet the first queen impatience level. So we are pretty good in the race of finishing up this outpost. You're kind of under time pressure in this case for finishing your outpost and reaching the maximum of your reputation with the outpost before the queen runs out of patience. So, from time to time, the queen will offer you a powerful cornerstone. Select the queen's mask icon in the top right corner. There we go. Queen is giving us some boost. Carpenter tools. Building materials are the foundation. Every settlement production is 50% quicker in the building of crude workstation. The Royal Academy wants detailed map of the region and will supply anyone to help gain fiber and clay for each discovered glade. Let's do that, since we are now about to discover another glades any moment. And with that, we've done our next task. We get a perk. Plant fiber production is growing beautifully. So what do we get next? We get in crude workstation. Crude workstation works crudely. Crude workstation brings in, let's put it over here, raw material and produces something out of it, like fabric, bricks, and planks. So it kind of works onwards from there. Good. It seems to not need any work. Oh, it's still in the building. Never mind. Pipes. We don't need any pipes. We're good. Let's close that down. Some bricks. Sounds good. You can choose of what material the bricks shall be made. You can choose of what fabric that should be made. And then, of course, planks can only be done out of wood. And let's speed this baby up a little bit. We have nobody who is actually free to do some construction. So let's see here. Let's free you guys up. So you come and builds me the building, please. Yeah. Get over there and work on the house. Perfect. So let's put 2 lizards in here. Let's have we're good. We will get some newcomers any moment. Overall, we see here the population of builders who are basically free workers and homeless people. So, they're getting their resources done before making some fabrics from the looks of it. Let's speed the whole process up. What do we got over here? Clay deposits, Wormtongue's nest, and a small encampment. The small encampment, we get either more people or amber. Amber is more or less the money. So let's bring you two over here, and we're gonna welcome you guys in with some vegetables. Welcome, new people. Let's take that. And then we have over here some Wormtongue nests. Newcomers await. And we also get some newcomers apparently. Let's grab another human and lizard. Perfect. They're coming out over there and talking with them, convincing them to join. And voila! We're getting more people as well. We still have no homeless, so that's good. And we can over here now some people collecting that as well. Oh, we don't need to have anywhere less. So, crude workstation has been done. Some fabrics and bricks. And now some planks. And I guess they're cycling through with the next items. So, we're gonna keep it on speed 3. Have some wood to sacrifice. There's some decorations that we could build to increase it. Let's make that happen. Upgrade requires 4 green decorations. Some benches. Let's have some benches behind that working station so they can breathe a little bit. Let's have some flower beads over here next to the houses, because why not? And have a little fence going on. That should work. And then we have potential on other items that needs special crafted things. We got lizard posts. So, and the hearth is upgraded a little bit, as we can see. There's like some new ornaments going on. So it wants 4 more green decorations. Let's see if we can make that happen. And corner fence. Nah. What can we do? Let's make another park. So, let's see. Let's make a fence over here. Fence over here. A park in the middle. So a corner fence. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna do a corner fence because I misjudged the angle on that, but we can just put some fencing around it like that, and it should fulfill the needs. In the meantime, our order is done. What do we get? Amount of goods produced in the crude workstation goes up, and we get a lot of parts that we need for building more houses. Beautiful. Let's deliver that. Next objectives is Dangerous Glade. Change scrolls to fabric in the ancient shrine. Ooh. So now we can choose. Do we want a lizard house, a human house, or a beaver house? We have 9 humans, so but the resolve is pretty high. Let's grab a lizard house. Let's build a lizard house. Okay. Dangerous Glades, scroll of 2 fabric. Chain scrolls to fabric in the ancient shrine. Oh, there's probably an ancient shrine over there. Okay, fair enough. So let's chop on in. Let's chop on in there. We still have nobody who's homeless. We have a lot of beautiful new modifiers. More to be unlocked in the smoldering city. Okay, so we have to reach the max level of our halls in the middle. Just by decorating our town a little bit. Looks cute. Like it. Me gusta. I would even love if we could use these fields as well. But it's blocked by that. Can I make a path next to it? Is that doable? It doesn't let me do a path. Okay. Well, that's okay. Just have to strategize differently. So, everybody's hit a little bit by the storm. But food production overall is going up. That's important. And with more than enough plants and whatnot to make fabrics and the like. So we are chopping through. We can move this for free. But we don't need it yet. Or we could move you over here for free. So you could do some chop chop on this side. And we have another cornerstone. What do we want? 15x per plant per minute? Yeah, let's have that. Getting free food per minute. Basically. Small forger camp has no deposit nearby. And with that we should move you over to get some roots on this side. So we have an ancient shrine that has a timer to it that will happen if we do not do anything fast on this side. So change that to fabric. And let's send quickly some people over to make it happen. So let's focus on fabric production. Let's hope we were quick enough to handle this threat. It will kill random villagers. I think this will happen. Newcomers are evading. Let's grab the beavers. And the humans. And it hits some spirits out. We'll get some. And 3 people die. Just like that. Ancient shrine is idle. And it will do that over and over again. Until we have it. I forgot to click on investigate apparently. Poor souls. Might have been able to hinder them from dying, but it is what it is. And that's the danger of expanding also in dangerous glades. There's a high chance of you getting some nasty negative moment out of it, but crucial for expanding and finding new materials and the like. So we're putting the ancient shrine tablets back, which should conclude our next order. And with that, we are complete with our first little village. Nope, we want to do that. There we go. So we've unlocked also some new content. These items that we can get. There's also a level system and rewards. Basic currency in the realm. Workers are eager to exchange their labor for food. Food stockpiles 10. So, first village is a success. Let's see what kind of, if we have already some upgrades within the hometown, aka the Citadel, aka the main House. Oh, it throws us right away into another tutorial. Nonetheless, we're okay with that. So, villagers with low resolve will start leaving, increasing the queen's impatience. Keeping resolve exceptionally high will grant a passive reputation over time. Ooh. The queen's envoy satisfies your village needs with complex foods, homes, and services will increase the resolve. So they want biscuits, they want religion, they want porridge, human housing, clothing, pies, basic housing. Each species has a different mix of needs. It's hard to please everyone at all time. Fair point. Fair point. Farmers can plant on farm fields. Exactly, this kind of high grass is the only where you can plant those farm fields. Crops are planted in the first season, drizzle, and harvested during the second, clearance. Okay. Build a farm, harvest grain, and serve some ale in the tavern. Ooh, sounds like music into my ears. So, small farm. Food production. Farm fields. Whoop. And then we want a small farm. Potentially covering it all. But a good chunk of it is a good start, I'd say. So... or we put it over here. Yeah, let's put it over here and put the farmland on this. And... have it like that. Perfect. And then, of course, we also want an woodcutter who chops me into this wood over here a little bit. Perfect. Small warehouse, small huts, trading posts. We can build now. We have harvester camps. Perfect. And we have forager camps as well. We have no food income so far. A stone cutter. 2-star. So let's have another woodcutter. We're cutting into that glade. Let's chop down here. New orders. So let's have for the moment only grain, only vegetables as a production. There we go. So, new orders. Well, we have done that already. We are getting some barrels of goods. Now I want 2 woodcutters and 2 shelters. 1 woodcutter is already in production. Shelter. So, 1, 2. Beautifully. So, let's bring some beavers in here. So we can start chopping. Especially in this direction. Reputation points. You gain reputation points in 3 different ways. By successfully completing orders, exploring your surroundings, or keeping your villagers happy. Exactly. So if you get them super duper happy, that'll be good. Favoring. You can favor somebody to boost their resolve a little bit, and then it has a cooldown to favor them. So... next villagers that I want will be some beavers. I get barrels per minute. Amounts of goods produced from a small farm. Let's go for amounts produced from a small farm. So... good. We got some sort of food production going. Let's close that again. Nope. Didn't want that. Just wanted to speed up. Actually, I can use the hotkey numbers. So... next order is complete. What do we get for that? We get some beavers for it. More materials. And now they want us a small trapper to be built. Okay, fair enough. I guess I get it. The trapper house. Perfect. We get meat, insects, and eggs from it. I'm gonna switch you up with the beavers. And we're gonna make a trapper house where we get these little bunkers. Come on, chop that down. Beautiful. Get some snails out of it, or whatever these are. Slick shell, a brood mother. I would not eat that, but I guess when you're hungry, you are eating what you're getting. Can be choosing or picky. So let's build 2 more shelters. 1, 2. Who's good at picking? Of course, the lizards are good at ripping that apart and binding it down for food. That was here some sort of small crude version of the specialized camp. It's slower and can only gather from small nodes. Can collect meat, insects, and eggs. And I can prioritize what they should collect first. Okay. Nice. Wow. So many quality of life improvements since the last time I visited this game. Fantastic. This plane is full of vegetables, so it should give us a good boost of food. And when that is collected, we're going to have another farm going there as well. So... still need some shelter. Let's chop through here. Let's not chop so much through here. Let's open up some glades. Let's see, let's keep it rolling. We need 4 decorations. 4 green one. That we can just place some barrels around. And place a fence. There we go. Order's ready to complete the first yield. Perfectly. Get a lot of good materials from that. Now they want us to have a smokehouse built, so we can smoke the food that we are collecting to make jerky out of it. Nice. So the food production chain is beginning to happen. Let's place it right over here next to the warehouse. Tells me where the shortest route is for materials that I need. Boom. Let's build it over there. With 2 people who are builders, so I cannot really expand too much and go crazy with my buildings. We're good. What do we got over here? And encampments. We get our two more people or amber that we can use in the trading post. I need 2 more people at the moment, especially for a beaver. I'm going to choose this reward, investigate. Send them over there. Newcomers are waiting as well. Give me some umans. Mostly umans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, the 2 umans over here are busy bringing the vegetables. Hey, there we go. The heart has been boosted. Everybody has a home. Yeah, we have no homeless people left anymore. That's good. Now we can chop away this area as well. And we got a new glade over here. What do we get? A lot of food, mushrooms, and a small abandoned cage. The cage can be opened for amber or for eggs and plants. Let's let's use stone for that. Break it open. Bring some umans over there. Investigate. Take it apart. Smokehouse is in constructing. Like this kind of Viking style that the houses are having. Smokehouse. And of course the lizard people are likely to work in the smokehouse. Where do I have some lizard people doing other works? I don't. I only have 3. And they're all collecting food. Okay. But I've got 3? Ah, right click, I can take him away. Place him waters. I can place them somewhere else. Okay, one of them is taking care of the hearth. Fair enough. And that makes them super happy because they're working in heated environments for being cold-blooded. I'm gonna use meat for that instead of shrimps. To make some jerky. I can use some resin instead of herbs to make some incense. Look at them collecting those beautiful things. Let's put some humans on this so they keep collecting at least. Nice. Reputations rose extra because they're now over happy. And got some extra people over there as well. Beautiful. Give it a beaver. So we have a full beaver group. And from here we get some eggs delivered. Nice. So, where to next? Over here will be great to go next. Therefore, let's move you to this end. Of course, the storm is going. We have some resolve issues. And I need one more person over here to help and speed up the jerky production. A regular storm. Homeless villagers have a 10% chance of dying every 60 seconds during the storm. Then we have some homeless people. I just noticed. Build another house ASAP. So let's move the woodcutters over there. And let's build some shelters back on back. Should be good. I want some fences over here. Can I have the corner fence? There we go. Choose a cornerstone. What do we get? Specialized grain farming techniques. Grain production increases by 1 every 25 times it's produced. The amount of goods produced in brewery are going up. Let's go with efficient brewing. Me gusta. So over here we have another cage or little thingy. Send him some stones. Why not? Investigate. Get us some food in. And the like. So, I have one builder. He's pretty busy. Newcomer is perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Give me some lizards. So I can bring another lizard over here. And I can bring another lizard over here. And free up the umans And we have our deal done. What do we get? Any builder can carry 5 additional items. Nice. We get some barrels, and the net production of meat is being increased. Fantastic. That means we are probably unlocking now the brewery. Yes, we do. Pickled goods and ale. Brewery. Hello there. Ooh, look at that beauty. Let's have it constructed. Let's have a path going on from here. And next to the brewer, of course, we need some extra barrels there outside. Just for the sake of, you know, showcasing that we're producing a lot. So there is a whole bunch of information on food and farming and how to make it efficiently, and how to mix match, and then also how to tell your people what they should eat or not. Very good. So for example, here I can put up all kinds of settings that the villagers are allowed to interact with or not. So, found some more shrooms on this side. Shrooms, more brood mothers to be eaten. Who's good in here? The humans are good in making ale, apparently. Instead of pottery, can we use barrels? There we go. Let's use barrels instead of that. And we're good to go. Pickled goods. When pickled good, we can pickle some goods as well. I mean, why not? Let's pickle me some goods. Perfect. Food workstation. Can only make pipes and whatnot. I have not enough people to sustain necessarily a new building. The ale is brewing. Oh, we're running out of grain though. Damn it. So I need to make another... what is it? Food. There we go. Small farm. Need to make another farm. And you guys move over here. Path. This direction. So you guys will only do grain. So let's move you over to next potential. This here. And the other wood chopper moves over here. Takes out that over there. Got this. Or not. Running out of ale. Out of grain, I think. Got they're planting some. Eee, everything grows. Looks like they're super duper happy. They have pickled goods, they have some jerky. Pickled goods also makes the beavers happy, it looks like. What do we have here? Shrooms and a bundle of fibers. If we tackle it. We shall see. Brewery is nicely producing. And we have some newcomers. Let's bring some grain in. Therefore, I'm gonna take 2 humans in. humans. No, you lizard. But we need the grain for the beer making. And someone will need new barrels as well. So let's figure that out later. It is nearly done. There we go. It's done. Brewing has been completed. Another level has been unlocked. Another 30 barrels are coming in. And now we need a tavern and the need of leisures fulfilled. That means we're getting a tavern now. Beautifully. Tavern. Let's put it at the end of town. So the people are not too disturbed when, you know, drinking and having a good time. With people sleeping over there. So... Services. Villagers fulfill most basic needs, such as food or clothing, at a heart, and need all of the right goods to do so. However, there are separate categories that needs requires to be fulfilled. These are called services. So, do I want to break this open? Still have a little bit of stone left. Why not? Let's break it open. Small trapper deposit has nothing left. Let's move it over here. Beautiful. It's been built. Now it's been breaking open. One is enough. Can't finish the building. I need planks for it, and I don't have enough planks. So I need a crude workstation. After all. Anyways. Eggs and shrimps. Perfect. We'll be happy. We want an Omen house. Give us Omen house. So the crude workstation has been constructed. Let's bring you in. And we want at the moment planks, please. So we can finish up the tavern. And we're getting new people as well. Oh no, it's a cornerstone. Gain meat every time a villager dies or leaves. Wow. The net meat production, additional meat every yields. Cannibalism. Sheesh. Nah, let's go for this. We're not going down the road. We're not eating our own. We're not that desperate. So now we can activate the others as well, as the planks are in production, in construction. Good with 3 builders. Everybody has a home as well. So that's nice. And we're getting some more people as well. Give me the lizards in here so I can completely alter with harvesting over here. Give me lizard people. Lizard people. And then Uman house. Let's build 2 Uman house. Make the planks for them. And then also have the collecting of Butcher camp, harvester camp, stonecutter camp. That's the camp I want. Kabadoom. We're gonna move over here and dig through the next glaive. we're gonna move over here and start digging into the next cave as well. So let's start digging some stone. A tavern has been finally built. And we do have some homeless people. So, who wants to be the tavern master? Of course, our drunken humans want to be our drunken fists. Our drunken servants. So, leisure is fulfilled. There we go. Finally, the beer is coming into action. I'm gonna stop the pickled goods and focus only on ale making. Good, we're getting pretty good amount of food in. So, Uman House has been built. Homelessness has been nearly dealt with. Look at that happiness of everybody. And look at my reputation slowly pushing upwards thanks to that. Makeshift posts. We can pack crops, provisions, and building materials. Up next. Very good, it's pushing up. Look at that. That's fantastic. Just because everybody's happy working in a good environment. That's how it should be. That's what life should be. Orders are ready to complete. Very good. Kablam. With that, we're finished and get some more unlock content for that. And have reached level 2. We get rain collector, herbalist camp, a mine, an artifact infused with power of the holy flame. Hostility from woodcutters is decreased by 4. Crowded house. All houses have a room for 1 more. And the rich glades. Newly discovered resource nodes have more charges. +5 for small deposits and +15 for large deposits. Upgrade for the Citadel that I was just talking earlier before we got into a second tutorial. Let's see. Now we're on the overworld map. Here is the action happening. So we have Tutorial Town 1 and Tutorial Town 2 created, sending resources back and forth to the smoldering city. Enter the smoldering city and use the resources you have gathered to buy upgrades. There we go. Smoldering city, no upgrades yet there. Let's buy some. We can buy. Require level 18. Require level 3 to unlock it. Okay, what do we have here? You gain permanent -2 to the speed at which the queen impatience growth. Okay, so we're basically throwing flowers at her. Like, don't be so sad. A place where records about great victories are kept. Unlock deeds. Obsidian archive. Costs us 10 food. And we have 20. So we can unlock this. And I could also unlock Monastery of Vigilante or the Obsidian Archive level 2. Gain 10% more settled resources whenever you finish a settlement. Or Embark bonus to get clay or stone. You gain a permanent 2% reduction to fuel consumption on the heart. Everlasting flame. More resources sounds good, and the queen not being so impatient. Let's grab that as the next upgrade. Beautiful. And over here we have also deeds. Finish your first game after the tutorial. Discover 10 glades. Giving us more bonuses for XP bonus rewards in order to level up further, in order to upgrade here more in our roguelike mechanic. And I kid you not, I'm just scratching the surface, because besides that, there is even there's even more hidden behind the hood of Hooded Horse. Supporting and boosting and publishing this game from Emerald Games. But I'll let you find it out, what kind of more fantastic mechanics there are to unlock besides your already fantastic roguelike city building elements. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of it so far. This is Against the Storm, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope it was helpful and insightful for you. And if you like the game, link is in the description below. Check it out. Until next time. Bye-bye!